Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So what it is, there may be some blank value, and no, it might not no become validate for the integration. Yeah. Okay. So what that means is when you are trying to uh, do it, then wherever there is a blank field, no, for that at that time it might no break at the time of no the integration. That's what it means. Bhaskar, are you speaking? Hello, Bhaskar, I cannot hear you. Hello, Bhaskar. Bhaskar.
Maybe it got cut off.
No, no, no. I think Sadananda muted me actually. He's saying organizer muted you.
Okay, now I can hear you, Bhaskar. Yeah, go ahead. Actually, I missed that part, whatever you were explaining.
Okay. So when in the step 4, when you add any field, it is showing like this one: contact marketing layout, sales layout, and the support layout, and contact layout. Right? If you add a
Mm-hmm.
field in contacts. So how do we know which layout we are doing?
Yeah, so you should look at the user,
Mhm.
the one who is logged in, and from there you look at the profile and check what page layout is there for that profile for this particular object.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Um, and another one is, so suppose if you have a pick list, right, and if you create a dependency between two fields,
mhm.
the child field might have some 20 values, for example. And once you set up that dependency, suppose if I want to add more values for the child field, I don't see any feature can add there.
You can again add to the pick list new values, and then
I'll
you
show you.
can, yeah,
I'll show you. Can you see my screen?
yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay, here, setup profile. Oh, profile, customization. Suppose, suppose I have here a field, right?
Hmm.
State, state is on controlled field is country,
Yeah.
right? And country is here. So if I want to add any more values to the state, so I went to edit. There is no option here, and I cancel here, and I went to replace. So here also there is no option to add any new values. Hello?
Yeah, okay. So what you're saying is we cannot add new values.
Yeah. So unless if I delete and recreate the state and then create the dependency, then I'm able to add.
Oh, did you try that?
I try. I mean that way it works definitely. I have a delete option. I can delete, and I recreated the state field again, and then added new values to that. I mean, new values means the old values and new values added both at one time. But later, if I want to add, I'm not able.
Okay.
For example, how to go here? Let me go to contacts and edit. Here USA, right? Under USA, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 states. Suppose if I want to add, I cannot for US under USA. So if I want to go for Canada, and I have a 2, 3, and I cannot add another one.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So that is how it is designed. So you, what you're saying is we cannot add new values, right?
Yeah. I mean, it is difficult, right? And the list of values, I mean, it won't change frequently, but list of values sometimes changes, right?
Yeah, yes.
Probably whenever it changes, you have to add a lookup value for that. Create a lookup field probably.
Yeah, yeah.
And when field marks mandatory, there is a warning message when field makes mandatory. And different each field have a different type of validation. Suppose if I add an email, that field have a different validation. If I have a date, that have a different validation. So, but most of the fields have a formula, but I'm not able to use it actually. How it is? Okay, how can we use a formula?
Okay, yeah. So we will look at the formula and also the pick list. I will check and see whether there is another way to add, but as of now, like you can replace the values. Okay. Okay.
No.
So yeah, we will look at today. Some of the things what you were saying about the formula, right?
Yeah, formula I'm not able to create actually. There is a syntax and all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we will look at that also in the class. Anything else, Bhaskar?
That's it.
Okay, yeah. So good progress, I think, from your side.
No, not a progress. But
Yeah, because there is a difference, right? You are showing something, compared to not showing anything. Even Abhijit said he has done, but I don't know what he has done. Right, Abhijit? Abhijit?
Yes, Sada.
Yeah, can you show me like what you have done as a practice?
Well, I always have been following the videos and are trying to recreate the same thing or try the same thing. Nothing. I mean, obviously, Bhaskar has tried out extra options as well. Not me. I've not tried out.
Okay, but can you show me like what you have done as I think couple of last 10 classes or 8 classes? Is there anything that you can show me as whatever you have done that could be part of the topics that we covered?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You want me to take the
Yeah,
controls?
yeah, I'm giving it. Yeah, 1 second.
Okay. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah, yeah, we can see.
Okay. Yeah. As far as
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, we can start from the profiles, users, then setup, page layouts, fields. Yeah, you can just like recap of from the last few classes, whatever that you have
Okay.
practiced. Yeah.
Fine. As far as how I started is obviously with all the each applications. Let's say I started with sales applications. I could figure out these objects, and I kind of explored each of these objects that we have in each of these applications. And typically in sales, when we started with creating some of the profiles and roles and profiles along with the apps. One is I started with the from the recent ones. Yeah, let me start with backwards. Okay, creating the fields. creating fields, obviously, with the new fields, and then maybe experience. Okay. Yeah, this is in regards to the even lookup relationships. Okay, and started creating a new one, and typically started relating to the user and how we relate to each of the customs, either or the objects also. Typically in previous step we had that option to either relate to one particular object or applications, right? So yeah, sorry. Yeah, so anything, right? I mean, try creating, let's say, one, and this also child relationship was specific to this accounts object. This is directly related to the wanted to explore and see if that can be changed, but I got this pop-ups. I mean, let me go back. Okay, here if I want to change, obviously I don't think that will work out. Like, I mean, just before this class you were trying to explain also that each of the objects, I mean, also in the previous session you explained that, let's say if I want to add it here as leads or something, right, it obviously, I'm sorry, I think when I kind of started with accounts, obviously this is different, right? When I entered here as different object, you typically get an pop-up, right? I somehow didn't get now. Kind of confused.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's just a relationship.
Yeah, for that was saved for the. Sorry, Sada. What did you say?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
And I remember Bhaskar was asking typically, sorry, Shrikant, right? He was asking about this thing. Sorry, this was Bhaskar. So adding to the field and page layout also. So I was trying to see if I can change this, and only if I pick one, and then when I go back to the each particular page layout will only, I mean, if these changes are traced only in that particular page layout, or I mean, whatnot, whatever if selected, basically the location. So I tried exploring that way, and that is one of them. And when you look the same thing in the page layout, obviously you try to see you get it. So if I go back to exploring the accounts, whatever account, so yeah, this we call accounts. Yeah, so yeah, so I find the recently added one here.
Okay, yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you created any other standard fields like phone, date, anything that you practiced on creating the fields?
Yes. One second. Let me go back. Well, as far as creating a new field is concerned, yes. Since we also created in the sessions, right? So yeah. Yeah, typically a date. I remember. I created one, but how do you search the ones which you created, Sada? The ones which you created, is it like search
No,
here?
you click here, no, on the fields, under the accounts, you just click on the fields and it will show.
Here?
No, here, no, on the object, under customize and where you have the tab name of accounts.
I'm sorry, can you please repeat that? What did you say?
No, see, you are saying, yeah. Go to our app setup, customize, you just navigate as I'm explaining to you. Then accounts,
Okay.
fields. Yeah, then you would see all the go scroll down.
yeah.
Scroll down and you would see the under. Yeah, these are all the, like here you see whatever the fields that you have created.
Okay.
Yeah, so only one field has been created by training user, like today. So nothing has been done. So
Okay. Yeah.
okay, so that's fine. That's okay. So Srikanth, is there anything that you want to show me? Anything from the last classes, whatever we have done? If you have touched the system, have done anything?
Yeah, we have one actually, fields we have created for different things, right? For example, accounts, and we also created for leads, and also for I believe opportunities as well. And we also made the field as one field as a dependent to the other. Yeah, that's what we have done in our previous session. I can go through that as far as I remember.
Okay. Okay, then that's fine. I just want to see whether even if you like have done anything, I can see that, because that will show my, like I can see whether if somebody has worked or not also.
Oh, online, okay.
Okay. So let's look at today in creating a formula field.
Sada, one more thing is, if you make any field mandatory, and that see, suppose for example, if you make a field any mandatory field, there is option, right? Required field something. You cannot assign to particular profile that one. So it will default, it is going to every profile.
Yeah. So when you make a field required, I'm just creating a date field just for the sake of showing the required this one. See, if you make it required, then this will be required for all the page layouts. So the best practice is not to make here the field required. We should make the field required on the page layouts, so that at some places we may not need that field required, and for some users we want to have it required. So if you make it, then
to make it consistency, they make for all profile within that application.
Yeah, if you want to make for the entire like organization level.
Can you go to the next screen and show you? Probably you understood better.
Okay.
You cannot go, right? You can tell.
No, I can. Yeah, I want to enter. Okay. This one?
You didn't require it. So if you don't require anything, it is you have an option of visible and not visible for any profile.
Okay, now
if
we
you do it, and it is default, it is going for every field. You cannot.
Yeah. Yes, that's true, because when it's required means it will make for all profiles it is required, because at the field level we are doing it, not at the and because it's required. If you don't make it visible, then user cannot enter the data, and if user cannot enter the data cannot be saved, and other information. That's why it becomes read-only visible.
Okay.
Yeah, got my point, right?
No,
see now.
My question is, my question is, can't I make for a couple of profiles only?
Yeah. So to do that, we should not make it required here. Then you even if you don't do anything, then you can go and make it at the field level security, like added this start date and account. So what we should do is security controls, then sharing settings, not sharing settings, security controls, right? Yeah, field accessibility, account, then fields, right? The field is added is start date. Then you make it here. Let's say this is SS, right? We are just using this SS. Yeah, then you make it visible and also required here on this field here for the page layout, because I selected for this profile, this is the page layout that is there, and you make it required on this page layout, so that it will be it will make the users to enter the start date value wherever this page layout is visible. Whenever the person who is associated with this profile, he get to see this page layout, and he has to enter this start date value. So what I mean to say now, here it is required. Right? Now for this standard user, it's hidden, and I can make it. See, for the standard user also, this is the page layout, and it becomes required because it's part of this. And you have to make it like visible so that he will make a like entry into the field. So if you want to make it universal requirement for the field, then you do it at the field level. If you want to make it only for certain people, so for certain profile, you make it at the page level. Yeah, you can just try it out, and you make it one field with the required, and the field at the time of field definition.
How do we, in this explanation, so the standard user also becoming required, but it is not becoming visible, right? And when the standard user logs into that one, if you're trying to save record, definitely it will throw the database error, right? Because
yeah, so that's what I'm saying, right? So
behind the scene it is required, but standard user doesn't know where to enter that field until administrator makes that field is visible. So that administrator should know about it.
Yeah, that is the purpose, right? So we should avoid errors, right? We should make sure that when you are making something as required, then it is properly allowed. Otherwise, you will get a call, right? Let's say we miss out something for the standard user, we are making it is hidden, right? And so we are saying no, okay, it's not required. Then he'll call back you only, you or whoever is supporting, right? Okay, I'm getting this error. Then you have to fix it.
Okay. But until he approach you, we need. Is it our responsibility to remember if such kind of things happens, and then we change the standard user also?
Yeah, so this is part of testing, right? So before you release the application, that needs to be properly tested, and if you leave it like this, whoever is testing, they will raise a bug saying that this is having a problem. So you will fix it and then release it to the user.
How many profiles you test for each field?
Depending on how many places we do the modification.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay, so good. I think Bhaskar is progressing very well, so we should follow, I think, Bhaskar. Okay. Yeah, that's good because that's how one can really benefit out of this training and the time whatever someone is spending on this. If you don't practice after the classes, then it becomes nothing, because what we cover is only a small portion, right? And on top of that, one has to go beyond what we are covering, so that you will get more scenarios or like situations where you will get to know. Like you will have some questions where you will get answers yourself, or you get to know during this class. Okay, so let's look at creating a formula field. So what exactly formula field is? It will do a calculated field. In other words, you can reference another value and show it in a different page layout. So here what I meant says, when it's a formula, see it gives a definition, right? It will update whenever the source field, depending on the source field, we can use a formula from a field, and then it should show different value. Okay, if you look at the example, what I'm saying is, okay, I want to say
Sada, there are two things. Sada, sorry to interrupt you. There are two things. Each field have a formula, and there is a formula field, both.
Yeah, okay, so each that formula field, the one which you have when you are creating a see that is how to get a value for the wheel. If we look at date, right, what you are saying is date. Is that what you are talking? This formula?
Yes,
Bhaskar,
correct.
is that what you?
I was unmuted. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So see here what?
Both are there.
Yeah, so both here. See, this is the expression, right? When you create a date, for example, you can also have a value for the. See, it is the same date and what we get is now you want to select like user and you want to show some of the date, no system date. For example, here I have some date, right? So this is basically what value I want to have this field hold, when it shows up on the data, on the page layout.
It's a date, right? When you select a date.
Yeah, date. So here I can see it's the same thing. I just put like today's date, for example. Here, I'll just add this today's date, and then I just make today's date, right?
But how do we need to practice all of the different types of formulas for this one? Or no?
Yeah, practice means, yeah. If you see, this is any as we all know, right? Everything is it's like there are a lot of things that needs to be practiced, and there will be many things. But as long as you know, if you practice, then it won't be first time when you do next time. So that is the advantage. If you don't do it, then maybe you have to think that will be first time for you. So that's how it would be.
Do we have any list of general usage formulas for different fields? No.
General usage
Of different fields. So general usage formulas for each field. Any like for date, generally what they use. Let me like 5 or 2, 3 formulas like examples. I mean these kind of things they might ask, right?
See, the formulas, you have to like decide, right? If you look at the help, you will find out so many examples also.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, what is there is what I'm just giving is something on the basic, right? Then once you start practicing, you have the videos and then this help text where you can dig out and see. When you ask like what are the standard formulas or general formulas, depending on the requirement. Okay, whenever I want to have a contract, right? I'm creating a contract and I want to have a contract renewal date just before the what is that expiration date, like 30 days before the expiration date. So I can have that as a a date value and show it as a follow-up date, right?
Okay.
So that is one of the scenarios. So that we can come up with from.
So that kind of scenarios, if you have any use cases, so let us know. And on your handy or in some of the documents, if you have already worked on those kind of areas, just email us so we can practice a little bit.
Yeah. So how many of you are using this help, like whatever that is here? So is anybody going there?
I didn't go.
Yeah, so you just dig that and just enter example formulas. Formula examples are field security examples. So you will find those things and then just keep practicing.
Okay.
And actually that is the best place rather than, I might give something, but it may not be really compared to what that is there. I think those are the best scenarios which you can use, because even if you appear for the certification, that will really help you.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go back to our setup and then come back to. So yeah, what I want to do is I want to do a formula field which is on the opportunity. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to show text, right? Account region, right? I want to do like account region on the opportunity, because if you look at the opportunity, And one more thing, Bhaskar, the one which you asked, no, the formula that you apply on the at the time of creating the field, that will be applicable only for that particular page layout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with that particular page layout in the sense, let's say if I am opening up my opportunity, and as I said, now we created one not in the opportunity and the account. Account we created one start date, right?
Okay.
Yeah, today's date. So today's date will show only the today's date, and this is only for this particular page layout. But when we use the formula, we can reference the fields from other objects which are related to the object that we are trying to create a formula field. So what I mean to say is, I want to show the see now when I open my opportunity, I have the account name, but what I want to show is I just want to show the account region also here as part of this list. If I want to see the region, I have to like look at here and maybe open up this account. Then only I can know the region that we added before earlier. I think I'm okay. So here remember we added. Where is that? Where are the custom fields that we added? We had a region, right? Yeah, here is region. Yeah, yeah. So this region I want to show on my opportunity, and it is on the account. So then I can use the formula which I am explaining, formula field. Whereas the formula that we get to write at the time of creating the field, that will be applicable only to that particular object wherever we are creating. Means I cannot use that field on a different page. So now I want to bring this region and show it on the opportunity. So here on this opportunity, right, this is what I'm trying to show. See, I want to show under my this account name, I want to show the region also of this account. So I will make it as a text field and account region and then click next. And since this will show all the opportunity and also the profile user and other like fields. But if I want to see the object that are related to opportunity, I would click on the advanced formula, and here if I when I click insert field, it will show like opportunity and related objects, because opportunity related account and similarly campaign other users, price book and all other objects. So what I want is I want to show the region from the account. So what I do is I click opportunity then account, then I will click the region and click insert. And if you click syntax, because since we have not written any formula, it won't give any error. What it says, error field region is a pick list field.
So looks like they are supporting only some functions.
Yeah, because okay, actually it's text, right? So it's not the right type. Let's see what all are the available field percent. So I should have the text. Let me see what type field I can use. What field do we have here on the accounts? Let me. The account type is their site. Let's say follow-up date, right? Let's say let's try to look at this one and first.
So it can be standard and it can be customized as well, is it?
Which one? Which standard? Which one?
I mean, this follow-up date is the one we created, right?
Yeah. It could be like standard or see, this is I think what we created. Huh? Yeah. So if you see underscore C, that means it's a customized field. If I click on the facts, so you don't see the underscore. So that means it's a standard field. So for any custom field that we create, it will show like underscore C.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it will show like this. So what the main idea or the usage of formula fields is to get the values from the related objects. Okay, now I'll make it next. Click next. So now if I go back to opportunity, like this is opportunity, this is account. Let me refresh it so that it will show up my account follow-up date. Here it is there, right? Now I will go to this account and enter follow-up date here. It's 17th. Then click save. Yeah. Now when I click on this opportunity here on from the left side, then say account follow-up date. So this is how it will show up when we do. So the main purpose of formula fields is to get to see from another uses of formula is.
I have a question here. Sada, can I interrupt for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
So inserting a formula, doesn't it mean that it calculates by itself and displays that for the user?
Yes,
What
yeah.
is the purpose?
Yeah, so one is, this is like there's no calculation here, but yeah, so formula could be a calculation or just to get the value also. Now I will show you another example to answer your question or the thought here. So let's say I have this opportunity amount, I want to give like 2% some commission for the sales rep. So what I can do is I can have a field on this opportunity as a custom field called commission and set it up as a percentage custom field, and then I want to also get to know I want to show the commission amount also. So this commission amount can be a formula field. Okay, so that's what you're trying to see, where is the calculation in the formula, right, Srikant? Okay, so here this another scenario. What I'm trying to do is here I want to create a percentage field on the opportunity, and I want to make it as commission, right? And I'll make it 4 and 2. Click next, right? Next. And I'll click save and new so that I can create a new field, and now I will make it as a formula field. Then I will also make it as a currency, because the amount that I'm going to is commission amount, right? So now in this formula, what I will do is I will insert from the opportunity the expected revenue, right, multiplied by. So these are all the various operators that you can use as part of the formula. So I want to multiply that with the percentage that we enter. So commission, whatever I created. So it's like expected revenue and commission. So the amount of commission amount will be calculated using these two values.
But on the right side, we also see the functions, right? Can we not?
Yeah, we can use functions also. Yeah, so these are the simple formulas which I am showing. What exactly formula. Then depending on the requirement, we can use the functions and calculate the values also for the particular fields
Okay.
whatever we are creating. So I have my commission, right? Now if I make commission to say 10%, right? You click save. Then automatically this value will be shown here. So these are some other example of using formula fields on the objects. So whenever if I change my amount here to let's say 50,000 and click save, then it shows the 500 as a 10% of this expected amount, the commission. Okay. So now I will show one more thing which is field tracking. Now what I did is I changed from 15,000 to sorry 50,000 to 50,000, right? This amount. So how do I know who has changed or from which amount to which amount changed? So there is something called field tracking, which I think you might have seen in other systems also, wherein we can see who has changed what. So for that, what we would do is we will again go to setup, customize. So if you go to opportunities and fields, what you have something called set history tracking. So what this basically does is it will allow you to track some of the fields on the opportunity so that you can see from which value to which value it has been changed and who has changed that too. So I will click on this. Once you click this, then you get to see this like enable opportunity field history. Once you do that, and then you see all the fields that are available for field tracking. So as I was mentioning, I want to track the amount field that is being like whenever somebody changes, I want to know who has changed and from which value to which value has been changed. Okay, so I will just make this as my field tracking field history, for to track. Then I will click save. Once I do that, then I want to look at that value on the opportunity. So I'm opening up my opportunity. See, this is the stage history, and to have the information of the field history available, we have to modify the page layout. So where do we click for editing the page layout? Here on this links. Which link should I click?
Edit layout.
Yeah, edit layout. So once you do this, then as we have seen earlier in the palette, we have various sets of things that we can work with, which is fields, buttons, custom links, and related lists. So in the related list, we will see this value like opportunity field history. So this is one section. So I will drag it and leave it maybe just above the okay, let me do it. Yeah, stage history here. I will leave it here and then save the layout.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you go to the stage history just now? Whatever it is there.
Which one?
The history where it was showing. History, it was showing down below.
Here?
Not here. Not here, I think. No, it was showing some amount here, right? 1500 to 50,000, it got changed.
Yeah.
Previous account, you go to the account, it was showing.
Yeah, that is not it done, right? Because okay, let's see what it shows. Yeah, the
Showing actually. My question is, we set we enable the history is here, right?
Yeah.
We enable the set history change, and we changed it before we enabled it, but still it is showing. So looks like they are tracking in their database, but to visible, we can do anytime probably.
No. This is what? This is a stage. No, it's not the this one. This stage is tree.
Yeah. So the stage history 15,000 was before, and change it to 50,000 modified by Sadanandam, right? So the enable history we did after we changed this one, right?
No, okay. No, this amount. This is showing the amount. It's not about the changing the value. What we did. This is the stage. Okay, there are two things which will be happening on the. So this is it's showing the stage. This qualification, the what you are referring to is stage history. So by default, this Salesforce shows the stage history. Whenever I'm working on my sales process and I'm moving from one place to another stage, like a value proposition. So the moment you set this value, then it will show up here at the bottom here, like this. Yeah, it's not like what you said, right? Okay, it is remembering the system, not like that. This is part of the stage history. This is showing the values that are being changed for the stage value. And in this stage, it's saying, okay, this is a stage. This is the amount that was there, and based on the probability, it's setting the expected revenue. And this is a close date, and it's modified. If you look at this one, I changed today, right, for the amount. So it is showing on the stage, not this one. Now if I make this amount to, let's say, 150,000 and save it, now it would show. Field history. So who has changed, and from this amount to this amount it's got changed.
Okay. What does it mean stage? I didn't understand what is that stage.
See,
is it like more or less status reporting that we? Yeah.
No, okay. So in our first class or second class, we were talking about CRM, right, which is marketing, sales, and service. So once the lead comes and leads are qualified, those are converted to opportunity. You remember from the lead. So once we convert these leads into an opportunity, then we get to see this opportunity. So opportunity is nothing but it's like we want to work with the prospect, right? To if it is a software services, and if he needs a demo, then we have to set up a demo. Then how many licenses, and he might ask for discount because if he's buying more licenses, so all that would happen, and then he might again call people to come to their office and maybe leave it for a couple of more days, to test the application out. So what happens is, if I take up this scenario of whatever is happening in the sales process, first would be prospecting, right? Okay, once I see the customer has money and he's ready to spend, and he's maybe within 1 month he's going to spend, and within 1 month he's planning to do all of the things, like verifying software and trying to internally see how many licenses they need, and whether the person from the company which is going to buy, maybe their senior person might be talking to the person, company which is going to provide the software for discounts and all that, right? So for that we will go through all these stages. One is like need analysis. I might let's say if IBM is looking for some services, and I will ask, okay, how many sites they want to deploy and how many users are there. All of that I would be doing. Then once I find that, then Also, I will identify the decision makers from the company. Okay, who are the decision makers that would be writing a check to me or giving a PO. Once that is done, then I would also once I know that, then give a proposal and price, saying that okay, for 1,000 license it will be 60,000 per month, something like that. Then negotiation review. Once I give that 60,000 the quote, they might ask, okay, what is the discount for us? Can you add some annual maintenance free for us, like that? No, all that will be happening in the negotiation review. Once I give, let's say that 60,000 becomes 58,000, for example, then the company might decide and go. If they go for with me, then it will be with this company. Then it will become closed one opportunity. If not, then it becomes closed last. So this is a stage which is nothing but a sales process or sales cycle, what other companies call.
Basically, the opportunity status where it is currently.
Yeah, opportunity status, but here what we in generally, on the sales terminology we call sales cycle. At what stage you are, either you call it as a stage or cycle, not a status.
Okay.
Yeah.
Correct. Wonderful.
Yeah. So that's what means. So here when I may, let's say, making it a value proposition, right? Once I do that, when I can also see, when I can like figure out what is happening. Okay, I started qualifying on 321, then 328. Still, I was still calculating, but I felt that there may be more business. While I felt it was only 1,500, but it is actually now 5,000. Now again, value proposition. It again, when I did some analysis or worked with the client, it became 25, right? Now it's become 75 on this particular date, when here actually, not this date actually, this is a close date, but here all this is happening, right? So this is how I can understand from this history. And here I just want to make sure sometimes who is, I want to just see who is which person is changing the values and why they are changing, and I can figure out if some values I want to track. So same thing, the field tracking, as I was referring to, is available in almost all the objects here. You can look at the leads and lead custom fields. You can set the field tracking for this lead also. Again, you have to enable and track some of these fields, right? Similarly, for other opportunity we did, right? Accounts also we can set the field history. So you can set for almost all the objects, and then you can try to track the field values. Okay, so let's give it to
one question, sir.
uh-huh.
Just now you set up to enable a history for accounts, right?
Uh-huh.
But you didn't select any column, so it doesn't make any difference, right? Even though you select enable it.
Yes, yeah. If you don't pick any field, it won't show up in the. It won't track any field. Though it
but
is.
Database, it will store all the columns history.
No, it won't show, right? It will.
It will not show here in the UI, but in the database, every column will be tracked.
No. That's what it won't do it. See, I enabled, but I have not selected, because if I don't select, it won't keep track, right?
Okay.
Yeah. If I select like this, maybe I want to make it like active, inactive. How many times it has been made active and inactive, so that it will be stored.
Okay. So when you enable any field, from that onwards, the system will track it.
Yeah.
So, because what I'm trying to see in other systems, right, in Oracle ERP or SAP system, irrespective of whether you enable it or not, it tracks each and every last modified date for each table will be there. So what I'm thinking is when you enable through UI, so probably it will show to the UI. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it won't be here. It won't mean, see, that's a good question from your side. Internally, what you think is okay. Salesforce might be storing. Even I am thinking that, but as we already seen, right, it won't, because even if you have one byte, right, which customer doesn't want to do it anyway, it is having all the backup and everything, right? So you can like have what tables data have been changed, that you can track. But here, because if he is trying to like set the field history, what I mean say, let's say if so many fields are there, and if you don't want to have, it's unnecessary storage, right? Wastage of storage if you don't want to really know why somebody changed or something, right?
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. So
Got it. Got it.
okay. So Srikanth, um, are you ready to take the control and do the things whatever we done?
Yeah, can I go second this time, please? I did not pay. I
Oh,
want
you
to.
not? Okay. So Abhijit, you want to go?
Yeah, probably, but I would need some assistance. Same is with me because it was too many steps to go here and there, and some formulas probably. Yeah.
Okay, let's start with Bhaskar then. He is the one I think who can do it. Okay, Bhaskar, it's simple thing. You again create.
I'll try.
You just create on. You tag some of the fields, right? So that we can go reverse way. First, looking at the field history, and then you create one formula field. Just uh, that one, yeah. So you go ahead. I give the control to you.
So what is the task now?
The task is to do the field tracking on account object.
Okay.
Pick any two fields to track. That is exercise. Account object, yeah.
Actually, I did this one in my practice before, but I didn't select any column here. So let's do annual revenue and billing address.
Okay, yeah. Now show it on the page. Like go to open any account and change the values. So you have to edit the value. Okay.
No, I need
Edit
to find
the
the column.
yeah. You make it 100 or something. Yeah. Now save it.
And there is one more column, right? What is billing address?
Billing address. Yeah.
Billing address, billing city. But we didn't track one of the field edit layout, right?
Yeah. So we have to include that section, no, the related.
Yeah.
You go to related lists on the left side and look for the
Opportunities is there. That is accounts basically. Activity history. So let me put in the account history, right? This one, right?
yeah, yeah.
I put it here.
Okay, yeah. Just save it. Save it and then let's see what it will show. Click yes.
change the revenue from 50 to yes, excellent.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, let Srikanth also do on the lead page.
Okay. Can I take control now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work.
No. Try to move this.
Yeah. Try now. Yeah.
No.
On the lead page. Yeah. You set the field tracking for the lead page.
Yes. Now what I'll do is I'll go to setup.
Yeah. You can track the annual revenue. Yeah. The one field is fine. Yeah.
So now we have to confirm, right?
Yeah. We have to include that related list right into the page layout on the page layout.
Oh, okay, okay. Annual revenue is there, right? Account revenue or which one was that?
No. Yeah. It's annual revenue. Yeah.
Annual revenue is already here.
Yeah, but we are doing the field tracking, right? We want to see from where it has been changed from the previous values. So click on the related lists section on the palette on the left side.
Related list. Sorry, help me out here. So you mean in the page layout?
No, no, here. You
Yeah,
look
just
at this.
below. Oh, okay. Okay, okay.
Yeah, then bring the lead history section.
Here, HTML. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, drag it and pull it down under sections.
Which section?
Yeah, scroll down. You see further down.
Yeah, you can put it there.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can leave it there. That's fine. Yeah, now edit the lead. Yeah, actually first you scroll down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that you can see why is there any value under the lead history? Nothing, right? No records display. Now you change that annual revenue. Uh, enter something in the annual revenue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it says change it to that amount. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So Abhijit, can you do on the case page layout? Field history tracking.
On the case, is it? Okay.
Yeah, on the case.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's already there. You can pick one of the other field, or you can uncheck some of those. Yeah, just uncheck and let's keep only one. A case reason. Yeah, you actually uh, leave the case reason. No, we'll track on the case reason. Yeah. Yeah, we can also leave the contact name also, right? Because sometimes we might change that. Yeah. Now look at the case page layout and see if it is already there, because yeah, open the case, the one which is showing. Yeah, scroll down. Yeah, case history is there. Yeah, scroll down. Yeah, change that. First go scroll down. Yeah, so here it's changed. The owner is changed from this one. Now we change the reason and see what it shows under the edit the case reason, no, from installation to something else, and then
Sorry. It's changed now to performance.
Yeah. So can you do the? Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, no, I was about to drag to case history, so yeah, it is also updated here.
Yeah.
Installation performance.
Yeah. So can you create a formula field on the case to see what is the? Let me see whether there's a date, right? Case creation. Yeah, like days open, right? Days since the case open.
Time opened. Okay.
Yeah, so then I think we can also use some of the formulas. Let's try that formula field on the case object to show the age of the case, like since how many days the case has been opened. So that means we have to do a math on the dates, right? From today and from the date. We have to create a custom formula field, like formula field.
Okay. I have to go back here, is it?
Yeah. Cases.
Yeah, I'm just picking up. Okay. Well, do I need to edit up here? The one which I see here? Do I have the control?
Yeah, you have the control. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you have to create a formula field, right? So when I'm saying you have to click new field, then select a formula.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you add the math, right? I'm saying okay.
Yes.
The age, like since how many days the case has been opened, right? So you apply the formula in the text box, no? In the formula field. Yeah. Click next, right? Yeah, then number, right? We are looking for number. The result would be number. Then.
But date time is what we were talking about, right?
No, we are return type. We want to have the return type, right?
Okay.
number of days.
Okay.
Yeah, so days since the case opened, you write the enter, or case age, you can write that also. Age, yeah. Click
And
next, yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Now here, no, we have the formulas functions on the right side. First, you
Correct.
pick date, no. And a date time case open, right? That one I will need. Yeah. Yeah. But this needs to be subtracted from today's date, right? So I want to enter today here, right? Yeah. So from the functions, this is the operator, right? I want to, on the right side, you have these functions, date, time, right?
Yes.
So you enter, like, click today, then insert the function here. So click on the insert function. Yeah. And just check whether it will give the result or not. Then we will check. Yeah.
You
Check
want to save
syntax.
it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Click syntax.
Okay.
Check syntax and see whether it will take the way it is, or we need to change that no, into date format. Yeah. Scroll down.
Yeah,
Or
there is
same
an
date. Yeah. So we need to.
expected number.
Yeah. So date. Date value creates a date from its date time or text representation.
What is expected number defines here? You mean?
See, yeah.
Maybe you want to check in that insert operator. Maybe it should be system date, right? But it is operator is just a plus minus and those kind of. Whereas create date. Can you try to put that in parentheses? Maybe I don't know.
No. It's what it's saying is the return type is it is. Yeah. It's, let's see.
No, not like that. Not
This
like
one.
that. Actually.
Yeah.
Like a function, right? Create date function. I don't know if there is any function. Just like today's date.
Yeah, that is today only. Today is today's date only.
Remove the parenthesis, one of the parentheses.
Where?
Both close and open. Open bracket, close and open.
Here, this one?
No, create date. Here.
It doesn't matter, I think. Let's see.
No.
Because see, the return is the expected number, but date received, date time.
Yeah, see, I pinged you. That way I can create date. Yeah.
No, that is
the beginning one. Okay. Can I check now?
no. See, this is fine. I think this is fine because this is the.
There's no created function.
Yeah.
No, this is the field here. What? Okay. What logic? What is the logic? Logic is today's date minus date case open, right? That is the formula, right?
Okay.
Then we'll get the actually we get the difference actually date,
Correct.
right? But what we want to do, we want to get to the number like difference. So we should look for the days.
What it is doing is today's date is a function and it is a date format, and the create date it is not a function and it is not in the date format. That's why it is not able to deduct.
Okay. Correct.
But actually there is no user defined. Yeah, you're right, Bhaskar. But there is no user defined function called create date. So
that's why you have to bring the get the column.
Yeah.
Create date column.
Yeah,
or
okay.
set target today, convert the create date to the date.
Date format, yes, correct.
See
You
here.
have to bring that and convert that to, yeah, he's right. No, you have to, there should be you need to check if you have any convert function, right?
Hmm?
See, you have to convert this to date format, create date. So, no. See,
Oh,
today, you already have today's date, right? Hold on, let me,
okay,
in
what's that you want?
so what you're saying is create date will return a value which is not in date format.
Today, right?
Okay, yeah, today is correct because today will it's a system. It will pick up this from the system date. Today's
Yeah.
date will always be system date, right? So what Bhaskar is saying is, create date is, the system will go and pick up the value from the create date column, but it will have a numeric value. You need to convert that to the date format. So it will do the calculation.
So
You see what I'm saying? Does it make sense?
No, yeah, so here,
I mean, we have to look into what this is offering, right? Can we write any user-defined functions here, or maybe not?
user-defined functions in the sense it's not, what it means is that is there, but that comes under development. No, that function is different from what this is, right? This is, related to formulas
here,
and all this logic.
Sada,
Hmm.
under below this drop down, month date, right, returns the month, a number between 1 to 12 December, right?
Yeah, so let's try month. Let's try month and see, right? That way.
So that you won't deduct from here, right?
But
No,
again,
no.
month is the numeric value, right? This is numeric, that is date format. So again, that will not resolve. You have to
Month,
convert. There should be some convert function, I think.
yeah, date value, right? Date. Okay, so here date. Date from
Date
here
value.
and date value. Date from its date time text expression. So let's say we'll make it date here, right?
No, that
No,
is
no, no.
expression, but you are not putting any expression.
Maybe
Okay.
date, it should be, yeah. See, I don't know why you have month here.
Uh-huh.
It will probably not return nothing because today you don't have to do nothing with today.
Mhm.
Okay, because today will return the value because it's a inbuilt function. Likewise, I don't know if create date, so this should be the format. Okay,
Yeah, try that.
but I'm not sure because if create date returns a value, it will work, otherwise it will not.
No, the
Incorrect.
problem. Okay, the problem is here in the return. In the return, okay. Let's. So that will be maybe exercise for you to see, dig out and see how to. This is the exercise I think I would say for you. But just to create one formula field, no, we'll go for a different one. Okay. What we will do is we will take. I don't know
Yeah,
all of
return
this
type you need to choose a date, right?
date. Yeah, if you return type take a date, then it would work.
Okay,
But
try
that
that.
it doesn't make sense, right? Yeah, that doesn't make sense, I think, right? So when I say date, I will make it as today, right? Today, and then I want to include the date open, right? Whenever the case was open. Date time when this is
No,
open.
just date. Again, there will be controversy. Just it should be only date.
Where is the date? See, closed, contacted, created by, created date time. Or maybe, okay, let's
Escalation
do,
date. Go try escalation date. Yeah.
okay. That is still its date and time only.
Still date time. Okay. Yeah, it will throw a syntax error because yeah, it will. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go for the date time. Here, this
Why
is
don't you
there,
do
right?
today minus today? Let us see. Today minus today. Let us see if it works. Yeah, there you go. Return type date time. Okay.
Yeah.
But we can simply convert to any, I mean, even if it's a date, we can convert to a number, right?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, just for quickly show to show the result. That's what I'm trying to. See, date time open. Okay. Then if I have today, let's say whether it will work this way, because now I'm expecting that.
You had
But
to
what
do,
is the return value from today? That is,
you had to do like this actually. Today minus probably
Mhm.
accounts dot create date. That's what I say on the Google.
Account dot.
Create date. See, let me ping you.
No, account dot create is that is the object, right? So that is fine.
Yeah, this is one.
Okay,
Create
let's.
date. Today. Today.
Let me try this one. So first it is okay. Now from here we want to include the date, right? Who is doing something? Date. So this date says it will convert.
Yeah, this date function converts to the month year. So that's why it was not able to do.
okay. So create date, maybe today's date minus date and in bracket create date maybe, right?
Yeah, that is what we tried, right? Today
Yeah.
Minus
date.
of create date. If date is returning a value, how do you know if create date is returning created date or just create date?
Created date only. It is
So,
this is.
But how do we know for sure that created date is returning a value or not?
Can you put account dot create date?
No, account we cannot create, right? This is a case. So that.
Account probably
Dot
refers to
account
that.
create date. Case dot create date then.
That's see. What we did is we already did right from here. So it's called merge field, which we are doing. So it is given by the system. We are not doing anything.
Yeah, it is just what you do is Sada. Maybe let us try to do today's date minus today's date.
Okay.
Yeah, what
See if it works. Because that's already an inbuilt function, right?
Yeah.
It's still throwing an error.
What is formula data type number? Why it
yes,
says number?
because today date is giving something.
No,
No,
you
we
can.
tried the data type as number, is it?
Okay, let's.
Or return type.
cancel.
Return type should be.
Yeah.
Return type should be Return type should be date as well. Are we
Okay.
going into something that we are not supposed?
Sada, if the return type is number now, can you try this? Can you try this?
No, this formula, right? We are doing on the formula. Okay. So now what return type we want is we want to actually have the date.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would be the date, right? For
What it is, see. Let us recalculate a date, for example, by adding or subtracting days to other dates. Example, reminder date is equal to.
Yeah, we will do the same thing here.
-7.
Okay. So yeah, we can just do the reminder date. Okay, that way, reminder date, right? Yeah. Okay.
Say just close date plus 3.
Yeah, I think it will work because that's already given, right? On a reminder, you should say date opened. Oh man.
No, yeah. I'm sorry.
Plus 3, yeah, this will work, I think. Yeah. So it worked.
Why don't you do this? Plus, so I mean, can we check if today's date is what values it is returning?
Today it gives the date only, right? Here, see, today it shows written the current date. So yeah, it will give. Okay, let's say it's fine.
In
Now
that
when
case, it means that create date is returning a value. Problem is probably with today. We just
no
check.
problem is okay. Let now add this one also, right? Today minus we'll insert create date. Let's see what it shows. Now it's fine. Okay, see this is date time.
Yeah, incorrect parameter type for operator minus.
Because see, we have to get only date, not let's say.
But it is not converting, right? See, what
Yeah,
you need to check is if today is, first of all, today is probably not valid, Sada. Just take
today
this
is
parenthesis out for today also. Because it's probably
like
not,
this.
yeah, let us try that. Or maybe a reminder day is equal to, that's probably what it's waiting. We can say,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Why
we can
not?
probably just say, I mean, it's probably returning a numeric value.
No. See, there is a difference, right? Date, time, and date. So with today, we don't have any problem.
Yeah, but the thing is
Even
with when the reminder day is equal to create date plus 3, when it is saying
okay,
reminder day is, I mean, it's working fine, right?
okay, yeah, okay. Let's say
It
this
means
one.
that create date is definitely returning some value.
Okay, so this is also working fine now. Created date.
Yeah, this is working fine. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if it is working fine, then
Okay, the difference when you are subtracting the dates, it is not. It won't be date, right? It will be some value. See, when we are subtracting, like when I say minus today, actually it will be negative. Today minus created date, right?
no, this will throw an error
Yeah.
because create date is numeric and today is returning date field.
No, but see, it says expected number, right? Date and received date time. That's what it is saying. Number date. But see, it's saying no, I have this value. That's why it's not
Yeah,
following.
that's because of
The
today.
return.
Yeah, today what it's trying to do is it's not able to see create date is a numeric, whereas today is a date. You're trying to subtract a numeric value from a date. So both the data types should be same, right?
Okay.
So first of all, create date and today should be in this should have the same data type. Then only you'll be able to do a mathematical operation on that, which is subtraction.
Okay.
So either you have to convert create date into a date field, or you should convert today to a numeric field. You have to, in that case only it will work.
Okay. Okay. So let's leave it here, and we'll make it as a assignment for all of us. Let's see who will get the result. How is that?
Yeah, that is fine. But the thing is, can we write user-defined functions here?
See, again, when I say user-defined functions, in programming languages, when we say user-defined functions, so there are many meanings now that would come when you say user-defined functions. So what we already have these functions, right? Date, time. Are you telling like we want to write a function that belongs to date, time?
Date and time is there. Okay, I mean maybe why don't you just let us see date and time what it will select date and time.
Yeah, date. See, it says written day of the month, right? And okay,
No, today
month.
is correct one. Today returns date, but the date is returns in the format of.
Let's say let's use now. Let's see whether it will.
No, where is now? See, this is again. I mean, it's just a simple.
Now is here, right? Now. Oh, I think I should do it like this.
Returns a date time representing the current moment. It returns including seconds.
Okay, I
and
think
you are
then.
trying to delete a numeric create date.
Okay, let's make it to number and see what happens, right? See, expected data type date. Result is number. I think this will work. Okay.
See, everything your return type and the two values that you are selecting, everything should match. All the data types should match.
Okay, let's say now age, right?
There you go. Yeah, it will convert the number. That is a return type.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now, yeah, actually this is how it would be, right? So now if I click next, I think we submit our exercise here only.
It should work for today also.
Yeah, no, so the difference between today and now is, no, as it says, today is only the date, whereas now it is giving the time also, like date time.
No, actually that's you have converted date and time to a numeric value. That's what you did just now. Okay.
Uh, yeah, so this 18, right? 18, okay, let's look at the date when it is created, right? 14/6 or 16th. And what is today's 4th, right? So it's almost 18 days. And time, which is 6:45 p.m. Yeah, so let's look at this and okay, if this is still there is something else need to be looked into that. No, as exercise you can again look it and see. So what you are saying, Srikanth, here, this way is not the way or something you are saying? What I understand is today is returning the only the date, but now it is including the time also.
Yeah. The written value you have selected number, right? So you're basically
Yeah.
converting a date to a integer, a number, and that's why it's doing the calculation rightly. Even say instead of now select write today.
It will give error, right?
Why is that?
Yeah, because today is the date part only. Because see, when you are subtracting, it's like this, right? What you are, we are subtracting when you subtract numbers, right? Numbers minus characters, something. That's what it's saying. Because this is the date. Date means only like 3513, and this one minus 4711 plus this time, right?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But it
Yeah,
has
that
to
is what.
convert.
Yeah,
You need to
yeah.
have it convert.
Yeah, so this that's what it's saying. So it is giving error saying that I cannot subtract a date time from date. That's why we
Okay,
are
this
getting.
part I got it. Actually, it's a simple syntax error. But the question is, so as far as the functions that we see here are concerned, so these are basically inbuilt functions, right? Everything is an inbuilt function.
Yeah, all these are available. Yes, these are inbuilt functions. Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay. So anyway, this we got it. So yeah, try again as I said, right? So you look for the help, and even like as I said here, no, you just click on help function, and then you get to see a lot of examples also. Like anything that you want to do, field history examples and formula examples, like that. You try, doing the search, then you see a lot of other scenarios also. Okay. So anyway, we'll again continue tomorrow. Tomorrow means on Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay. Okay then.
Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Yeah. See you then.